Hello YouTube. Today we're going to have a look at what the possibilities are of the undercover LE car being the one that circled the apartments on that early morning at 3:30, 3:38, and 3:56. And we'll also have a look at the other vehicles that were in that area. First thing I want to point out is on the Ford Fusion, this body style came out in 2013. The last year of it was 2020. And the high mount third brake light is right up here, right under the antenna. I'll show you closer up right here. This is it starting right here, going right to here, which is an important piece that I'm about to show you. Okay, here's the exact location. They're doing a repair, but here's the antenna, and you can see the cut in the window, and this is where the high mount third brake light goes. Now here it is on YouTube. Here's the regular taillights right here, and here's the high mount, and here's the trunk lid. Here's the base of the rear window right here, which I'll show you in a minute why I'm pointing this out. So it's at the very top center of the rear window. Now here's the 2015 Hyundai Elantra. And this here is the high mount third light at the bottom center. The Ford Fusion is up top here. The Hyundai Elantra is right here. The 14, 15, 16. There's a lot of other cars from this same era that have it down here. And right here, Hyundai Elantra 2011 to 16, which includes the 15, obviously. He's pressing the brake. Here's the trunk lid, rear view mirror. Here's the roof line right there where the glass meets the roof. So there's no third brake light up here. It's down right above the trunk lid, right behind the back seat where you lean. Now we're going to go to 3:33:01 when this first car is leaving. It came in at 3:30, it's leaving at 3:33:01. So I'm gonna hit this key right here. These two keys are what I'm gonna toggle with right here, which moves it one frame at a time. Okay, I'm gonna go forward. There's the third brake light. My opinion is this is at the bottom of the rear window in the center. I'm going to go backwards now. We're going to look at it again. Watch it go back. To me, if it was up high, we would see some light shining from it. This is about the roof line right here where the glass is meeting the roof. We're going to go forward again. Watch this. And if you look right here at the side glass, it's about that same height at the bottom of the window. That's 3:33. Now here's 3:40. Same thing. Let's watch right here. This looks like the top of the back glass right here, but you can be the final judge. You don't see any light being emitted yet. I'm going to move it one frame forward. Here goes. There it is. I'm going to move it another frame until the taillight stoplights bloom. There it is. There's the bloom. So this to me is the bottom of center of the back glass. About right in the middle. The bloom is going to split up and down about the same, so it's right about there, bottom of the back glass. Here's 3:53. That's that car that left that was parked. This is an unknown car that we never saw come in. So I'll go forward one click, and you can see the beginning of the third taillight right here. I believe that this is at the bottom center of the rear window. Let's go forward again. So that looks the bottom of the window there. I don't even know for sure if it's a sport utility or a car. I think it's a car. We'll go forward again. Okay. Now here's the 358 car leaving. We're going to be looking right here. That looks like the back window right here, and the roof line right there above that. One click forward. And there's the third stoplight. And there's the full bloom right there. Now we'll go to 406. This is the car that on the 1330 cam did a 3-point turn, and it's coming down to do another 3-point turn right here. But we're going to watch it coming through right here. Here it goes. In my opinion, that's the bottom center of the rear glass. There's the full bloom. Now this is supposedly Molly's Subaru leaving, so let's take a look at that. Again, we're going to be looking right here. One click forward. You can see her high mount stoplight at the very top of her rear door. Right there. We'll keep going forward. There's the full bloom. So that one's a high mount. So you can see how high it is up there. Okay, here's the 420 car leaving. So let's see where that one is. Okay, again, in my opinion, that's low mount. It's not up at the top. We'll go forward until we see full bloom. This full bloom right there, right there. Here's the sport utility leaving from the 1330 cam at 424. And you can see it right there. We'll go forward a click. And you can see the third stoplight is also at the top of that sport utility's rear door. Right there. That's just the top one right there. There's the full bloom. So there you have it, folks. In my opinion, the undercover car never circled the apartments at all that night. At least it was not caught on the 1330 Linda Lane camera. Let me know what you think below. Have a nice day.